Good morning and welcome back to Louisville, to the zombie apocalypse, and yeah, build 42. Now, we had, between episodes, a helicopter day, and I already did a little bit, I was down here doing some foraging, looked over the wall and saw a couple zombies outside. So I cleared those out, but apparently there's still a couple more on the way. So before we head off back to the Spiffo area, I want to do a little check around the base here. Yeah, just check our perimeter, make sure we don't have any unwelcome friends, unwelcome guests nearby. The other thing I was considering here, which we're gonna likely do, is, I sometimes get distracted from the main objective by little other tasks, and that's basically on the agenda here today. So it's not a distraction if the plan is to get distracted, right? Anyway, so the plan was to get a burner car, so a car that we don't want to keep anyway. Use that to bring a generator to the Spiffo building, and then drive home in an unspecified sports car from that parking lot over there. A little 9/11 rescue mission if you want. We'll get to that. That's convenient. If you run at me, then I don't have to run at you. I don't see anyone else here. Yeah, let's complete the little drive around the base. Actually, since we've been here so often, and I kinda always treat this as a cleared area, we've had zombies get stuck up here, right? Behind the factory, in between these fence lines. That's good enough. There's no zombie there. I'm sure there's not going to be any zombies on the last 10 meters that I can't see. That would be unfair, and zombies never act in an unfair manner. Yes, we could use this dart there. Like, I've never used the let's have a car on the backside for special occasions. Like the original idea, but it's just not necessary. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit driving around. Let's take that plan. And I was thinking I will probably just take the generator we have here on the site. Bring that over to the Spiffo HQ. Like, I don't need a... It's more for me about having light inside, all around, not just, the flashlight in front of me. That's more important to me than having a loud generator pulling in the zombies. Sounds like a charm. No one left the front gate open, but I thought, you know, if just about to come in with a different car. I'm sure, again, now that would be unfair if zombies used that little opportunity to sneak inside my compound, and they are like contractually not allowed to do unfair stuff. Then we're gonna need 2 gas cans. One in here, so we can fuel up that other car, and then we're gonna fuel up the generator here, so we don't have to do it over there. There's some weird thing where the generator just takes 9.9 liters instead of 10, and then you end up with a gas can, which is technically not listed as an empty gas can, so then it doesn't stack properly. It's kind of super annoying. I don't know. I hope that gets fixed sooner rather than later. Probably also makes sense to, if we want to bring the generator over there, to actually bring it. Let's put it on the front right seat. That's the door. Easy. Well, we had a little exercise there, but not so whiny about it. Let me just verify. Yeah, I do have 3 spare hatchets. Probably actually put 1 on the belt right away, because the one I have... Nah, never mind. I'm going to say the one I have equipped doesn't have much durability left, but no, I don't have it equipped anymore. Now, when it comes to rescuing ourselves a nice Porsche, then we actually spotted 3 of those. There's one here, which we never looked at the condition. There's one, of course, at the Spiffos parking lot, and we spotted one at the horse racetrack parking lot, which still had like a couple 2 or 3 zombies in the area that we would need to dispatch first. There's no rule saying we can only rescue 1 of the 3. But I kind of get silly at some point. I feel like I looked at the broken windshield and decided, oh, this is probably not worth it. We're gonna have a look. But first, give me that hatchet, primary. These things first. The guy coming after me probably got stuck on that window there and smashed it in. Alright, cool. How's your motor looking? Gas tank's kind of crap. 53 engine condition. Only 411 horsepower. Only. No, it's PZ horsepower. PZ has weird horsepower values. I feel like this one had more, right? Anyway. To sneak in here. A couple of friends close by. Still a couple of windows left alive. The zombies are working on it. They told me they're gonna make sure no window is gonna be left unbroken. Alright, talking about windows, open the window. Put the generator on the ground. And close the window again. See how many floors this building has. What does a fast food HQ need so many floors for? So many offices. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have a look at the other one first. All the corpses here gone is also kind of nice. There was a runner here somewhere on the road. Was that you? It'll take some imagination to call you a runner. Like runner over. This building is. Now this city has so many distractions. I like it. Do we still need mannequins for the? Oh, I might have a distracted day here today. We're driving along here and I saw a runner, and that has me somewhat concerned. Okay, what's your condition? I mean, the engine quality is better, but the engine condition is lower, so it needs a lot more work. It's in here already. The key. Well, I like that. It has like these emergency seat. Because, you know, the back seats in this car, like calling them seats is a little bit of a very generous overstatement. Is this a vanilla police car? They now have City of Louisville police branded police cars. And today is gonna be a distracted survivor episode. Sometimes I have those. Yeah, it's a Dash Elite, so that's one of the vanilla vehicle brands. This is the vanilla sports car, but Louisville branded. I've not seen those before. Actually, stats again. 500 horsepower, 72 quality. This building here? Something office building, okay. I'm distracted, you're distracted, but there's a van here with landscaping. Yeah. Well, come on. Okay. Well, we're gonna do three things here then. We get this one ready to go. Well, it didn't have keys, right? So we either need to... No, we were inside. Never mind. That totally had keys. This one didn't have keys. Gas in here. The unlock. Open the trunk. Earlier I forgot. 17 trunk space. The fountain cup in there. Trunk is almost full. Okay, but since we're here anyway, and I wanted some mannequins to dress them up as spiffos for our raccoon place, might as well have a quick look in here. Hey, maybe we find a nice suit. Ooh, is this gonna be a completely leather Hugo plush? Found one of those on my stream run in Brandenburg that had just leather jackets, leather coats, and also then leather trousers. Looks like that's exactly that. A little bit warm for the current time of year. It's just leather jackets and coats and stuff at the moment. No leather trousers. These are probably regular clothes here. Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. No prescription sunglasses. Still looking for those. We need to find like an optometrist, a glasses shop. Read this probably. Quick, one more. Surprisingly, completely empty this shop. Part of me almost wants to delay our project Skyscraper and get our Raccoon Haven fully kitted out, like turn the whole basement of that house into an off-brand Spiffos. Since we have a little bit of time in the day left, and we're here anyway, let's quickly check into this office building here. If we can find a key for that police dash. We are in the middle of Louisville. Where is everybody? Is this the museum here? Let me look at the map. Where we at? We're here. Not the art museum. I think it's like a convention kind of center. No, not the big convention center here. This is the museum. But like a community where, you know, like let's say a big place you can book for weddings and stuff. A big like hall and then a big kitchen somewhere here, so. Read office building. Read, then I should have books, right? No? Really just now here on the lookout if we have the key for that police cruiser somewhere in a desk or so. So this desk has the inventory on this side, but this is where the computer and the chair is, so it should have actually an open slot and it should be on the other side, right? Immersion ruined. Yeah, I think the banging I'm hearing is probably from upstairs. Saw a vehicle key. Louisville Police Dash Elite on the ground here. Okay. You can bang upstairs. Crap. Probably the least least useful police cruiser loot I've seen in a long time. Okay, so how do we do this? How did I end up with 2 cars to bring home now? Who did that? Feel unlike it. We could just run or walk the whole road down again and then drive home with the police cruiser. I mean, no safety net, no armored or unarmored car to fall back to. A little bit risky, and it's a little bit late in the day to do that. Seems like a stupid idea. I'm in. Just rescuing everything that has 911 on it. It's a Porsche 911, the other one had like 911 written on it. Or 911. Sir. Goodbye, sir. Close the damn door. There we go. This is a dumb idea, by the way. I think, okay, like, up here, no problem, right? We've cleared these houses, we've looted those. We've been through the fire station. No biggie. But there's like 2 or 3 blocks come in here with unlooted, unactivated houses that we're gonna casually walk past. I'm gonna mention the side streets we basically never looked into. Oh, then again, now this is also still looted. These are the houses next to the school. This is all fine. Medical center. We're still gonna stay away from the building itself. Wish the wall here would disappear a little bit sooner. I think it's just these 2. Oh god, that is not what I want to do here. These 2 houses, row of houses. Then this is already the parking lot with the police cruiser. Wasn't concerned. Okay, and since we're having a totally not distracted terrible. You can't access the back seats from the front because, of course, it's a police cruiser. It has like a barrier. But yeah, since we are already doing a distracted episode here, I want to do a little drive through the city, a little scouting tour. I want to have a look at this area here north of the train yard. I just want to see how busy it is zombie-wise, because despite, you know, oh, there's also another clothing shop. Despite all the talk about skyscraper, main target, yada yada yada, I want to work on the cars, and the limiting factor at the moment is the propane. Checking out the warehouses there, seeing if we could do a raid there. Obviously not tonight. Something I kind of wanted to do, and might as well do it here. Many raccoons. So many raccoons. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, well, this is the empty warehouse, the abandoned one. Question is, can we, in theory, drive down here onto this parking lot with actually no zombies here, what? And raid this warehouse? And the answer is absolutely. Part of me almost wants to like sleep here somewhere and just raid the warehouse in the morning. It's a dumb idea, isn't it? Drive home. Come back and yeah, I think we're gonna have the second part of the episode be a raid on this warehouse here. So yeah, I'm just gonna drive home. Let me actually double check the map. I think we're gonna try to wiggle our way through here and then drive home this way or so. The other thing I wanna scout out here is not just the warehouse and its surroundings, but also see if there's anywhere another crashed animal trailer. I think I took the right long turn here. Can we squeeze out here this way? Cool. I'm definitely taking wrong turns here. Oh my god. Okay. You think you know your way around Louisville, and then you're like, oh shit. Think the new car. I'm definitely a little bit more busy over here. Sorry, little rat. And I think that's our good old friend, the university library. No, we actually one road further south. That explains the number of zombies here. Okay. Alright, I'll catch you in the morning where we're gonna head out to that warehouse. I want some propane, and I hope that this warehouse does not suffer from the propane bug of all the flasks being empty. We'll check it out. So I decided to take a slightly different path towards the warehouse here. Came across this thing. Brush and clay art supplies. Unfortunately, it's parked in front of a huge building with way too many zombies to safely engage with right now. Yeah, I'll file that under future interest. Here? Okay, okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. Well, I think overall we're still net positive for the overall raccoon population of the city, so I'm not gonna lose any sleep over that. So these guys here when... Oh, hang on. So we're driving out last night here. I don't wanna clear those guys out before we get inside. Get distracted by shiny loot boxes. It's not open. There's another door here, I think. Two doors, actually. If we're lucky, I guess. Maybe we find a broken window that we can... Oh, look at that. On our side here for today. Very large and dark warehouse. Potentially running around trying to make some noise here. That any hiding or inactive zombies come out of their corners. Crowbars, sure, why not? So, really just interested in seeing if we can get some propane from here. I'm definitely gonna pick up welding torches, but I was more thinking about propane tanks. Isn't that actually the book we need? Animal care? No, 2. I think we have 3 at home. Not like we're really, taking care of animals. Oh, it's a full propane tank. Let's go. Alright. It's a good start to this loot run. I mean, it feels a little bit almost too easy, right? You drive into the middle of Louisville, like literally right next to the train station, one of the busiest places in town. And we had to kill, like, what, 5 zombies? And now we're looting. I think, like, the main difficulty of Louisville is more like getting into the town, which we skipped by randomly spawning inside. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about the difficulty. Thing I didn't get around to loot too much yet and wasn't completely over encumbered because I think I trust myself enough that I would have probably dropped heavyweight items before opening the doors. Possibly. Even more zombies outside. We were a little bit quick with getting inside here. And nowadays only called Old Stove. Propane tank, just brought on the ground for now. As long as I hear zombies outside, I probably don't want to be running outside with. Not even gonna bother with taking headshots because hey, we can make our own. Can't make is welding torches. Not mistaken. Okay, that's one more propane tank. 3 full propane tanks and a couple of torches. I think that's a decent haul. There's a couple boxes that we haven't actually looked into because they're behind other boxes, but I also don't want to be spending the whole day in here. Here they. One more tank fits in here. Moving away. That's nice. Any quick way for me to get this below 11 so we can fit a full tank in there? Yeah, that'll work. Put this one secondary. Well, it's fairly straightforward. Well, let me have some more time here, if that is so quick. I'll be happy that there's a lot of zombies on the other side of that fence, but they can't get through. Another sneak peek at this warehouse. That is the hospital parking lot. Not known for low zombie numbers, that's for sure. Another broken window just as we get here. Really lucky with the broken windows today. Big check. Welding torch. I already see now that we have all the propane. I'm going to probably find out, oh yeah, I'm running out of steel supplies and I need more steel sheets and more steel bars and we need to disassemble some cars. That's what it's gonna boil down to. Which I'm okay with. It's always nice if you need stuff, and you know, if you're sitting in your base and you have everything, then what's the motivation of going outside? Let me have a quick look at the map. We are down here. This was the clay supply van thing. We'll have a look. I don't. There were so many zombies, and it's hard to tell how many of those were runners. So I'm not really feeling highly motivated to take that on. I thought I smashed another poor animal, but no, I just drove over the same one again. Oh, I think, is this the self-storage building with like 2 floors of self-storage units and crazy stuff? At least that means there are no windows here where zombies can come out of. Alright. There's a fence there, so nobody should come from that direction. Thing better have like 3 bags of clay inside. But watch out, it's gonna have like a sack of sand and 3 clay sculpting tools. What's it? Turn around in the right moment. Holy crap. I'm not even sure where that zombie came from. I don't think I have time for fancy looking for the key. Do this. Switching to the other seat. Okay, we got a laceration. It's not a bite. Be fighting anything for a couple of days here, and the usual 25% chance of ending up infected. Hey, 2 sacks of clay. Well, anything else? I was reminded there of a situation in a different run a long time ago where I was fumbling the keys and hitting the wrong keys, and, you know, instead of switching seats, was getting out of the car in the middle of a zombie. Which, I mean, kind of happened there. That wasn't the greatest result just now, but at least it was as terrible as back then. It sucked. I really thought, you know, okay, I didn't see the runner. I probably, after smashing the window, should have looked around, made sure nobody heard that sound. And then, of course, the next effect was thought the seat switch would be faster than that. Like, normally this is super fast. I'm not sure why it took so long. Like, that is instantly. I don't know how the zombie still got me there through that window. We heard our swing speed is gonna be ass. Oh god, and that's a runner. Okay, guess we got fighting inside after all. That's our swing speed. That is terrible. Okay, I mean, it's raining anyway, so bad weather for another raid. But we got a bunch of propane. So I'm gonna spend a couple days here at base, regenerating from this wound. put it this way: if this episode ends here now, then everything went fine. And if there's suddenly 2 more minutes, then I probably put the okay, I woke up after sleeping and I'm queasy now at the end of the episode. But for now, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time.